In the darkness, after Arthur's death, swords flash and warriors fall, sacrificed in a bloodstorm of fury and hate. An ancient race has entered its last generation. Shadow of the Seventh Moon is a novel by Nancy Varian Berberick. Released in 1991, it tells the story of Garrick, the last warrior and wisdom bearer, songmaker of the Firstborn, also known as dwarves. He tells his story in the last of his people to a woman named Elisif. In the acknowledgments, Berberick thanks Douglas W. Clark for his companionship through Norse myth and Anglo-Saxon poetry, and this section ends thus. Last, I must thank someone whose name sadly is known to none who lives today, who is only known to us by the name of his masterful work. My humble thanks to the beowulf poet, monk or scholar, court poet or simple soldier at battle's edge. Your wondercraft has taught me to love the old language and to hear the rhythms in my own heart. Which I think is a very touching opening. Stories are counted in the year 690, but tells of events in 630 and 631, so the early medieval period, what people often, I would say, call erroneously the Dark Ages, of warriors, though. This is a story of warriors between Penda of Mercia and the Welsh Cadwalla and Adwina of Northumbria. Berberick is mostly known actually for her Dragonlance contributions, though I saw a short of hers in an issue of Dragon magazine and went looking for something by her not attached to any IP to see how she handled her own work. In early medieval England, again, is kind of my thing, so the story is told in 7 parts, or periods of times, called moons, which is exactly what a month is named for, by the way. So it is a mixing of Norse and Anglo-Saxon stuff, which is often done, honestly, and there's reasons for that I won't go into here, but the author mentions Shope in her preface, but opts for the word skald instead in the novel. Also, Odin is called Wotan, even though the English variation is Woden, and Wotan would have been the continental version. So it is a very interesting form and feeling from that form. I guess you get in the Berberick style. Very obvious narration that doesn't go away. It feels kind of like a ghost story, as all the players are dead, really. So it's quite a mood. That being said, I didn't find the plot necessarily gripping early on. Much is happening, and there are many characters, while the time and place has a good sense. The actual story of it, I don't think is introduced very well. This may be the style, but the plot took much time to get interesting. Again, I think trying to get you into a time and place, a lot of it would be conjecture and figure as well for the time period. So I do think there is a nice ending overall. It is a fine story, though it's not really exceptional, I would say. I mean, I think besides this specific voice that does kind of recall ghosts from the past, I think that is well done. Just the story itself, I don't know, because that could also be done in a short story rather well. And this is a full-length novel, and again, not a bad one, just not my favorite.